Welcome back to the Scrapyard Guys. Rogetronic here, and we're back with another Marvel Snap Civil War, where I take on another content creator, or don't have to be a content creator, but you know, somebody. Today, I'm joined by the very, very famous, huge big deal, Ridiculous Hat. How are you, Ridiculous Hat? Are you well?
Yes, my accomplishment is that I am somebody, and it made you rethink what you use to introduce a person on your show. I'm so famous they don't do anything for this game. I guess I'm not famous. I just tweet a lot. Yeah. Thanks for having me on, Raj. How are you?
I'm well, thank you so much for asking. I do tell you, you're definitely famous. I mean, you run what, minimum 3 podcasts, and what other projects have you got under your belt right now?
So, majority of my content engagement right now is Hearthstone. I have 3 podcasts in Hearthstone. I had another one in Hades, but I started it up, spun it down. It's a single player game. I
Mm,
really love that game, but it's I
mm,
I I didn't have the motivation to keep doing it after 20 episodes or so. But it
sure.
was a fun project.
Yeah.
I run a Hearthstone league. I contribute to Vicious Syndicate data analysis for Hearthstone.
Yeah.
And I tweet a lot about video games. I'm in a lot of Discords. I'm very active and visible. And so
Yeah.
I guess, I don't know, this term
People
makes
know
me feel
you.
like a jerk, but influencer? Is that really what it's supposed to be? I don't know.
Own it. You should own it. You are an you influence
Yeah.
people 100%, definitely. Well, look, welcome. Thank you so much for doing this for me. Thank you. A little peek behind the curtain. This is the second time we've done this because last week it didn't record properly. So thank you for coming back. Thank you for being nice enough to come back and do this again. Anyway, 30 minutes on the clock. As many cubes. We're playing the same deck. The loser has to make a really nice tweet about the other person. Are you okay with those stakes?
I can work through the pain.
You accept. Excellent. You've selected the deck today. Do you want to walk through what it is and what it does?
So this is the deck I got Infinite with. It is very, very bad into Bar Sinister, the current featured location. So we did swap out one card. We swapped out Rogue for Scarlet Witch because I wanted
Okay.
to play this deck, and so I'm going to make the world bend to my will.
Yes.
So basically, the goal here is you want to lane with Patriot, Mystique, and Ultron, and the rest does not matter because you can lane lock, you can use Storm or whatever to lock things out. You can throw some rocks in there with debris if you want
Mm-hmm.
to.
Mm-hmm.
But really, you fill every spot in every lane, and you end up with 3 20-ish power locations. That's usually good enough.
Mm-hmm.
And use Invisible Woman to protect them quite often. And the rest of the stuff are just all backup plans, all
Mm-hmm.
redundancy. If you hit an Onslaught Citadel, you can obviously get some pretty big numbers. You'd think Bar Sinister would be all right with the buffers, but that just means we commit to losing that lane and we already fill up the other one. So it's
Mm.
really hard for Ultron or Doctor Doom to get value
Sure.
if you have a lane that's already
Yeah.
completely full. So we're just going to Witch it or Storm it, and it'll be fine.
You ready to hit that play button?
I am ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, I better actually select the right deck. Oh, I have the right deck. That's right. I'm good to go. Oh no, I'm already
There you go.
behind on time.
It's okay. We'll
Yeah.
figure it out.
Yeah.
So you have been making Snap videos for a while. How has
Mm.
global launch impacted the channel? How's it been? Because it's
It,
been hype as hell in my circles.
It's been hyped as hell. It's doing well. It's. I wish it would do better. Like a lot of people, I wish it
Sure.
would do better. But no, it's good. It's making small progress. I had a small following before from a previous sort of game. I covered The Witcher Monster Slayer, which was like a Pokemon Go and The Witcher crossover, and I earned a lot of my original subscribers through that. That game kind of died a death. So despite being on around 1,800 subs, I'd say only about 300 to 400 of those are actual Snap fans. The rest, I think, are my old Witcher Monster Slayer fans. So I kind of count myself as a channel with about 300-400 subscribers versus a channel with 1,800. So I think I'm doing pretty well for a channel of 300-400 subscribers. Put it that way.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's nice that you were able to try and branch out and that it seems to be working so far. And
Mm.
listen, like
Mm.
maybe people like collecting Marvel characters instead of whatever they collect in The Witcher.
They kill monsters. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, no, it's been well. And for you, like you're obviously covering a lot of Hearthstone,
Yes.
How do you maybe not to like? I have 2 questions then. So like, how do you find Marvel Snap? I suppose is my first question. Do you like it? Are you enjoying it?
So I've been playing since the closed beta.
Mm-hmm.
I got in over Memorial Day weekend, late May, and
Mm-hmm.
I still play every day.
All right. Okay.
It's I mean, it's this game. It is a
Mm-hmm.
fun game. It is a good game.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to find people that are like, man, I don't like anything about this,
Mm.
especially card game players.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's
Do
a
I
lot.
win?
Yeah. No, I'm trying to think about what I play here as well.
I think I win.
You think you win?
Maybe they have Blue Marvel or something. That's
Mm.
unpleasant, but I should win. Oh, Cerebro. That makes more sense. I might be dead. I
I
need a
feel
Doctor Doom or something.
okay. I feel like this player absolutely has a Killmonger, so I think I am
Oh,
going to be deleted.
so let's see here. 4, 5, 11, 12. I'm super dead, right? I win here. I definitely lose here. Like, even if I do this... Yeah.
They retreated.
Only got 1 buffer.
Yeah,
I
+1.
snapped because I thought I got it, and then I got Cerebroed. So, whatever. That's a 4-cube retreat.
4.
So we
All
take
right.
that because 4 is better than 8.
Absolutely. Most people, I saw one of those funny gifs where it's like the guy sweating over the 2 buttons and it's like retreat for -1 or stay for +8, and it's like you've got a 5% chance to win, you know? Marvel Snappers were always like sweating over that button. It's like it shouldn't be that big a deal, but it tends to be.
I stay like the biggest advice I give is from my own mistakes, which is like you don't have to see the end of that game. Like the advice I've been giving new players, if it's turn 4, you either need to snap or decide you're gonna leave when they snap. If it's turn 6 and no one has snapped, someone's messed up. And if you lose to America Chavez on 6, just press retreat right now.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah, 100%. Do I ruin the super flow? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Storm. And then, sorry, leading into my second question on Hearthstone, I see a lot of Hearthstone content creators making a lot of Marvel Snap content these days. How do
It's
you?
a good game.
It is a good game. I think you know my point here is like, do you feel like Marvel Snap might start poaching Hearthstone content creators? I'm kind of getting around it. Like, is Marvel Snap the Hearthstone killer? If I can put it in the most like obnoxious, clickbaity way possible. What do you think?
It is possible to play more than one game, and the way that I'm seeing it right now, I think I win. I'm going to snap. I don't know if I win, but I think I do. What I did here is I put Mystique under Dark Dimension because I'm going to put Ultron there too, so I can play an ongoing this turn and copy with the Mystique I had to play last turn.
Nice.
Because I haven't seen a Patriot in 2 games, so I'm snapping now. See if they retreat. So right now we're in a lull in Hearthstone constructed content. But also I expect like some people will move over because one thing is new and one thing isn't. And Snap is a good game and it absolutely deserves its own fan base and attention, whatever it is you want to call it. What did they play here? That was a 3. What 3 do I care about? They have initiative. I don't care about any 3s. I'm just gonna do this. I don't anticipate there being a ton of attrition from people that weren't already on their way out. It's possible there will be some, but more like my experience has been my gaming diet has diversified. I play both games now, and there have been a lot of other card games I've tried that I haven't stuck with for a while. And Snap is one that's easy to fit into my life, easy to fit into my commute. I have a day job. I take public transit. Snap is very easy for me to knock out my dailies. I can do it once a day. I can do it multiple times a day. It is not hard to keep up with, and that is a big, big deal. So I didn't answer your question. I think that some people will absolutely move from Hearthstone to Snap, but I expect the vast majority of people that like the deck building experience to be more rewarded by something like Hearthstone or Magic or whatever, because Snap is the progression. The people that really want to build a lot of decks won't get there fast enough, and the people that want constant infusions of new cards won't get those because it's 1 card a week. So I think it's just pulling for a different player base.
Yeah. No, I agree, and I think like Hearthstone, like you said, has that real sort of deck building element to it, which I think a lot of people like and want. Oh, actually, that Killmonger actually makes it even better for me. No, it's just funny.
Flips, right?
Yeah, Ultron's gonna flip here. I've also got Patriots and Khazar is hidden as well, so I should be good here. I actually feel like I should have snapped, to be honest with you, because
It's turn 6, another player snapped. Someone made a mistake.
Yeah, somebody has effed up. Yeah, I mean, look at that.
My Storm under Invisible Woman, which I don't love. But whatever.
All right, so this is the deck you actually went infinite, which we played this last week, and I did not do well with this deck. I found this deck very tricky. I actually kind of feel that even putting 4-5 power Doombots or whatever they're called, what are they called? Drones for 20 power. I feel like 20 power is not enough to win a lane these days. I don't know. Is that maybe that's just
I mean, it's not the
anecdotal?
craziest thing I've heard, you
Yeah.
know? It's entirely possible to do that. Like, we need to lean into Storm. We need to lean into lane locks with people playing like Spider-Man or whatever. You know, I was actually thinking about how the meta has evolved a bit since the global launch, which you might think that maybe it hasn't, but like I think it kind of has. I think it's things are different. Are we gonna get Magnetoed here? I need Ultron. What do I have? Am I dead? I am. I am dead.
You're
Not gonna do the
absolutely
math. They can
dead.
have one. So what I found is that playing this deck, my experience was people view it like you're used to Patriot of like you play minions on curve all the time, you just play stuff out and you fill lanes.
Yeah.
This is we waste a lot of mana in turns.
Yes.
Just a lot of the times we play a bunch of tech cards because our main game plan is 4 cards. It's Invisible Woman just for defense because it eats Enchantress and it eats Rogue, and it stops Killmonger. Into Patriot, Mystique, Ultron. We're skipping turn 1. We're skipping somewhere between turn 3 and 5. You can throw a Storm in there. You can like she's probably the best other thing to do because Storm we are immune to Storm. Last week everyone was playing Storm everywhere. This week things have definitely shifted a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, not necessarily something that we can't deal with, but like, you know, we're very much not a Bar Sinister deck, among other things. And people are last week I feel like no one ever saw an Ultron, and now I think people are more used to it and are more used to dealing with Patriots. I've seen a lot of Enchantresses.
Oh, I'd say I'm about to see an Enchantress right now. I just got counter snapped, so there's a great chance I'm about to be Enchantress. Okay, Odin into the Doombots actually is not enough. I think that's 8 cubes for me. Is it?
Looking for orange numbers.
Yes, we got it.
There you go. Look at you.
Look at me do it. +8. Let's go. I'm on +11. What are you on? Actually, sorry, I haven't got your updated score.
I am down 2 cubes. I'm pretty sure this game is going to be down 3, but we'll see what happens.
You were -4 last time I checked in with you.
I won 2 and then lost 1.
Okay, -2, and then you were down to -3. All right.
My opponent hasn't snapped yet, but I'm never winning this game ever in a million years, so I'm just going to go.
So you
0 buffers.
Like the -4?
Yes, correct.
All right.
I'm going to have to catch up with you.
I know. This is actually completely different to the last day we played this.
But it's okay. You've been climbing the ranks. You were in the 90s recently.
Exactly. I am gonna hit infinite for the first time. I'm just gonna will it into existence. I'm what on my 11 ranks away. I lost a few ranks today, but we got there, and we're gonna get there. I don't think I will.
You do not want Invisible Woman Bar Sinister. That is for sure.
And I definitely don't want to do it on Stark Tower because they don't get any of those buffs. So I feel like I have to do it on the right hand side.
That would make sense.
And we need a Storm, or we need a Scarlet Witch.
I am committing to my plan of never drawing buffs ever. That's what I'm doing right now.
It's a bold strategy.
So what I might try and do actually is Ultron on Bar Sinister, but I don't know if that's going to work here. Like I have drawn none of my lane removal and all of my buffs are slow. There's Kingpin. I could do Khazar into Mystique Witch if I wanted to, which I might.
Boy, nearly Squirrel Girl there. That would have been a bad idea.
What have you noticed change about the decks that you're facing in the past few days? Like, I feel like the meta is definitely a little different.
Yeah, well, obviously with Bar Sinister, a lot of Destroy Venom decks, which I actually have been playing and helped me climb a little bit. This is a conversation I had on Twitter recently. How do you feel about featured locations?
People have been weird about them. Like, people are really, really uppity about it for whatever reason, and I don't quite understand.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen here? Am I gonna lose? I feel like I'm gonna lose again. Baxter building, that's bad for me. But I do get 3... Nope, I don't get 3 Patriots. I don't have initiative here. I have 1 buff. What happens? If I get Magnetoed, I'm gonna be really sad. I'm just gonna go. So, like, featured locations, I do like the idea of I want to change the deck I'm playing specifically because of the location that's going to be there. That's cool, that's interesting, it's dynamic. I get to engage with the gameplay, I get to engage the location element, I get to do cool things. It makes for wacky screenshots. 2 days is a long time, and also I don't get to opt out of it. Played against the same person 4 times now. This happened last week too.
Oh, I just
However, this time I have a Patriot early.
I'm down to -7 now. I just lost there. They leadered into my Ultron.
Oof.
All right.
That's unfortunate.
Yep.
Um,
But I had
but
this
I wonder
discussion.
if like
Yeah.
an additional queue, a different queue, and then make it literally every game in that extra queue might be better.
Sorry, can you clarify what you mean by that? Sorry.
So you have if there was a hot location queue, a featured location queue, a different mode, a different button,
Okay, I see what you
where
mean. Yeah.
every time you queue up, you only get the hot location.
Yeah. That's one good way of looking at it. The discussion was around like, yes, it kind of shakes up the meta a bit, but I feel it shakes it up for about like 2 minutes, and then somebody figures out the best possible deck to play, and then there's the options that you see then are either that best possible deck or the best possible counter to do that deck, and that's now the new meta for 2 days. You know what I mean?
I do. Yeah, you're not like wrong.
What am I doing here? I don't want to keep Scarlet Witch.
I got an Electro here, and I don't want this Electro, but I think that means I can't. So if I can't really witch middle and win this game, can I? Electro kind of sucks. I mean, I guess that's not new information. We kind of knew that about him. I don't know how you keep up with playing and talking this whole time. This is very difficult.
Yeah, 100%. Like this. Yeah, I'm. Oh, reconnecting to game.
I should have snapped sooner.
I think how we go about this.
We'll see if I get Killmonger or something, but I should have snapped sooner.
Play debris for now. Yeah, 100%. Trying to climb and talk at the same time. It's rough.
Okay, well, we got him here. 2 cubes.
Nice. You are on -2.
Hi. -7 plus -3.
Oh, -3. Sorry. Oh, they snapped on me this turn.
Never mind. That was turn 6, and there's a limbo in play.
Ruh-roh.
Okay, they retreated.
Oh, they retreated
okay.
anyway.
We're okay.
Okay.
We're okay. Nobody saw that. This
Nobody-
isn't being recorded. I am a great Marvel Snap player. I know what I'm doing. I am competent and aware.
All right, I'm on +6.
I had Electro, and Limbo, so I saw 7 mana, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, we're done here. Nope. But my opponent retreated when I had every lane slot filled, so
Okay.
I am glad that
Yeah.
they didn't punish me.
Yeah. So, why did you start 3 separate podcasts? Like, are you just addicted to hard podcasts, or what's going on here?
Many people have told me yes, and I am hard pressed to disagree at this point. So I was on many years ago. This is what, like 6-7 years ago. I don't know. Twitter has always been a place where, and hopefully it doesn't change anytime soon. Twitter has always been a place where I've like engaged, felt comfortable, whatever you want to call it. And I came from a Magic the Gathering background.
Okay.
So Hearthstone came out. Like, I have a job with a major movie theater chain, and so weekends stopped being a thing for me about 15 years ago, and every Magic tournament was on the weekends. So I had to find another outlet. You know, Magic Online was and still is questionable for different ways. And so when Hearthstone came out, and in particular when it got a mobile client, I'm like, you know what, this could be the thing. This could be my thing. So I said, let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's do Hearthstone. And then I started talking about it a lot.
Yeah.
And so I did. Talked about it a lot with a lot of different people. And eventually, like, some of them were like, hey, come guest on our show. And then a different show called Coin Concede told me, hey, we need another host because our host is going to work for the company that makes the game now.
Oh, right.
Would you be interested? And it turns out that it would be. So I jumped on that show. Oh, thank goodness. I'm going to snap here.
Oh, you just top decked him?
Top decked Ultron on 6 with Invisible Woman on Patriot Mystique. So
Nice.
I was, if my opponent snapped, I would have just left, but they didn't. So now I'm snapping on 6, which normally I don't like doing, but we'll take it.
Yeah.
See if they respect what I'm doing. It looks like they do not respect what I'm doing, which is a good sign. So they brought me on as a bonus host. It worked out pretty well. And so I stayed on the show full time. And that was 6 years ago. Okay. So over the COVID period, both Vicious Syndicate, which is the organization I work with for data analysis in Hearthstone, they do an analytical report every week called the Data Reaper, said, we want to start a podcast. So it was me and the chief analyst and writer, Zacho. And we started that during COVID. And then also they were looking for there was a period on a different show, a third show called The Angry Chicken, which has been around since the start of the game. Yeah. Larger podcast, casual appeal, different from what I normally do, but like it's a great show. One of their 2 hosts was going to be out for a little while. And that's a +4 for me. And so they said, we need a rotating bunch of guests. Would you like to be a guest for a few weeks?
So you're
I
up to
said,
plus
okay.
one now, correct? I had you on
Yes.
-3 there as last we spoke, and you
Yep,
just got
+1.
+4. Yeah, you just
Correct.
got +4 cubes. All right, I absolutely lost this hard. Venom is just gonna dominate me, so I take another loss there. Right, so +5 I'm on now. So continue
Yeah, it's
anyway.
pretty good.
Go ahead.
So they had me on as a guest and then said, hey, do you want to stay? And I said yes. And then that's what happened.
People can't get rid of you
Perhaps unglamorous, but like, yeah, I have a habit of filling in as a guest and then not leaving. Vicious
Yeah.
Syndicate we made out of whole cloth from
Yeah,
we
yeah,
had been working together for years, but
yeah,
said like I know what I'm doing with production, so I just produced the whole thing. Oh no, I
yeah.
got Goblin Sinistered. Goodbye.
Oh,
I don't think I can ever beat that.
it's rough when it happens.
There's never a way where Blue Marvel is enough. No, I don't think so.
No. Like they always end up
ever
with one on
win?
their side, but like there's nothing you can do
They end
about
up
it.
with 1, but so if I do Blue Marvel Mystique, it's -4. That still isn't enough. And Ultron isn't. I don't know.
Negative zone is going to be
Oh.
tough here.
I'll wait for them to snap. That's a Khazar. Yeah, that's a Cosmo. Cosmo means. What does Cosmo mean for me?
That's Destroyer, isn't it? More than like.
It is Destroyer, and this is probably Professor X. No, Carnage mid lane. Okay. And what is their last card here? They saw what I'm doing. So what is their last card? Yeah, I am probably getting destroyed here. But wait, what is that? Armor. Do I ever get... I never get up to... It has to be 16 in this lane.
I don't know what to do here. This wave could be tough. Oh, Doctor Doom, okay. Problem with Ultron now. How big are the bots? The bots, they get +1 from Khazar and they get +1 from Blue Marble. So potentially Ultron middle is the play? Maybe no, because that's only 6. It's not good enough. The bots could be good as well. No, we're too far behind, aren't we? We're way too far behind.
I have 16.
The bots become 6.
Then I lose.
Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. All right, +4 cubes, unfortunately. And then you said you had the Hades podcast, which Hades is one of my favorite games, if not
It's
of
really,
all,
really
like
good.
over the last couple of years, if not of all times.
Did I win?
Oh, you're doing the math right now.
I'm letting the game do the math. I think I won. How did that happen?
Oh my God, you actually did. Well played.
I had to do the math to make sure I had exactly
Yeah.
16.
Right.
Okay.
So you're +5 now. You've gone one ahead of me. This is bullshit.
Catching up.
Negative zone
streamer
is
luck.
so hard. Oh,
It's unpleasant.
Time count, we've got 6 minutes and 52 seconds. Bar Sinister, okay, well, I've got Storm to hopefully ruin that. Visible.
But yeah, Hades is an incredible game. It is probably my favorite non-card game of all time, which is a big deal.
Yeah.
It's just so good. Like, I
It
mean,
is.
you played it. Everything about it was perfect. It was so perfect for the COVID period when I needed something like that.
Yeah, 100%. Okay.
I could just witch now, but I'm not gonna.
Goose Bar could be tough here.
I should have witched now. I'm just gonna witch here. They have initiative. We'll see if I get goblined or not. But I got goblin last game and I won anyways.
Yeah, that is true.
Wind, aid my hand.
Thor.
Oh, I think we could win this here. Very sneakily. Feel.
I believe in you.
Could be wrong here. So, I got Patriot down, which means my bots or my drones are now +3 power. Oh, they're snapping on me?
That reminds me, I should snap. I have been displaying very bad snap behavior while I try and talk and manage this.
That's fine.
Because I should be snapping on 4, but this game is very difficult to with the content side. You really want to see turn 6s, but we also want to teach players don't do what I do, because like you have to do content turn 6s where you just let things play out. They get you.
The kiln gets me. I just witched into the kiln and it just I was gonna play what's her face here Or what's his face? Oh, no.
I guess you can play him right. Can you play him right? Is that good enough?
I can, but he bounces and I can't win there. And then the two bots will not catch up with Devil Dino. Like, they don't have to do anything and I lose. Like, Squirrel Girl does nothing. Ultron will be just +3. +3 is 6. And oh, it's 12. All right. No, we're out. Oh, that's rough. Right, -2, +2 I'm on now. I'm almost back to where I started. Oh, it's so frustrating. I don't know, does it happen to you often where you just kind of get locked in a certain region? You kind of like go up 1, go down 1, go up 2, go down 2?
Oh yeah, I mean it happens to everybody, right? Like
Yeah.
this is a game where it's very. What I find is that when I'm more frustrated, I see more turn 6s, and when I see a bunch of turn 6s in a row and feel like this is BS, I realize I should be retreating more.
Yeah, 100%. Like, absolutely.
Like it's really easy to get. Like it's one of the biggest things that I try and focus on when I on my shows is talking about the mental health aspect of the game, because it's we are inherently competitive creatures if we're playing a game like this, especially the way that we're playing it.
Yeah.
It's pretty normal to be locked in on needing a result, but the real thing that we want to do is figure out the behavior that lets me get the result, and the result is a byproduct, it's a symptom of playing well, as opposed to something that you can chase.
Yeah. Oh, you're speaking a lot of sense right now.
But we're still fighting with the lizard parts of our brain, and those are not known for exactly taking logical feedback all that often.
Oh, they've snapped already. I'm not pleased about this. And of course I'm gonna stay in because why wouldn't I?
I mean cubes, but
they debris. Okay, there's Ultron.
Okay. Looks like you've got a lot of space for him.
Yeah, like I can, as long as they don't lock down that last location. But I mean, I can Kazar this turn. Like, where do I want to Ultron? Do I want to Ultron? Yeah, I think so. I think I'll just take the risk. Take the 1 and 4. They could Viper on left now. I doubt this is a Viper deck though.
Seems unlikely.
Okay, Storm is fine. They could be.
It's turn 5, isn't it?
Is this a mirror? No, it's turn 4.
Oh, turn 4. Okay.
How are you doing?
I snapped going into turn 6, and I have Patriot and Blue Marvel under an Invisible Woman.
Okay.
I think I'm okay. I definitely win right lane. Unless something wacky happens, I expect to win all 3 lanes.
Okay.
It's entirely possible something wacky happens, but...
Oh, Spider-Man. Oh, that is just brutal.
Oh, that is really unfortunate. That's turn... That's...
Well, Debris is actually
Does Debris
not...
win?
Debris and Squirrel?
So you want a Squirrel first, I think?
Yeah, I think you're 100% correct.
But that actually might be enough. So, like, people ask me, how do you win without Ultron?
Well, why do I want to Squirrel first? It's the same, isn't it? Oh, they're 1/1s versus 0/1s.
Yeah, it's 1 versus 0. Just 2 more power. Yeah, if you want to fill lanes with this deck, you totally can.
Sure.
And
Will I Scarlet Witch? Like, Scarlet Witch has goosed me before.
For the content. Do it for the fans.
For the content. Let's go. And let's snap it as well. Let's go. They're now wondering, what the hell is he about to do? Why is he counter-snapping? Are you gone 8 cubes as well? You have?
I think this is an 8-cube win. I haven't done the math yet, but I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh, absolutely is. Oh, we're letting it ride, everybody. We're letting it ride. Okay, let me do your hold on a second. I want to see how this goes first.
Yeah, I want to see what you got.
Surely they
and we witch into
Sokovia. Okay. Oh, I was gonna say they could play Killmonger, but they obviously they decided not to play Killmonger.
Doom is...
Yes!
You got him!
Come on! Is that 2 8-cubers in a row? Wonderful.
It's 2 8-cubers.
So you're up to plus 11, and I'm up to plus... No, what are you up to?
I have to do the math.
You're on plus 5 plus 8. Sorry, 5 plus 8 is 13. You're up to plus 13.
I think so.
And I'm up
so
to plus...
So the illustration to give to the viewers here. The first 5 games, -4, +2, -1, -1, -1. Seems like a bad day. Seems like that's the sort of point where you'd be like, oh, I can't believe it. Next 5 games, +2, +4, +4, +2, +8. Just let your variance even out. That is the lesson here. Let your variance even out.
So this is the last game. We just had the timer buzz there. So this is the last game. The score currently right now is you're on plus 13 and I'm on plus 10. So
Now,
This
look at you.
this potentially is for all the marbles. You are infinite.
It
Oh, so
is.
you said already you are infinite. You said already.
Yeah, I'm at 114 right now.
Okay. Card with the highest power, Invisible Woman. Where are we competing here? Baxter. You very rarely win the location that Invisible Woman is on. Would that be fair
Yeah,
to say?
I like going mid here, I think.
Yeah. I love how you're playing your
'Cause
game and coaching me on my game.
I don't know. I'm waiting for them to play something. This is
Yeah.
almost certainly a retreat. My hand sucks.
There's Bar Sinister. We definitely want to storm. Definitely don't want them to be getting any shenanigans in Bar Sinister. Oh, you're not storming Bar Sinister? I thought that's the whole
Trying to
point.
decide if I Ultron here, that's pretty good, I think.
You Ultron.
So I
here.
think
Yeah.
I don't have any buffers. So I need to
Okay.
figure out what I'm doing differently to
Yeah.
win this game.
Yeah.
And I think the answer here, like with absolutely zero buffers in play, it has to be 28 power mid.
Yeah.
It has to be. I
Yeah.
lose here to Mjolnir.
Okay.
But what do they do in the middle? You know what? I want to see it. I'm not snapping. I just want to see it.
Okay.
If they snap, I am retreating.
Okay.
But if they let it play out, I will throw 2 cubes to see what happens when I Ultron Sinister.
Yeah.
It's almost certainly a loss. Almost certainly, but I want to see it. What am I doing? Why am I here? I should retreat this.
Oh.
Is this what being a content creator is like? You just say, like, there's no way I should ever see this, and then you just press enter.
Absolutely. That's exactly how it happens. Oh crap! They just snapped. Now they're definitely playing. What are they definitely playing? Are they? I mean, I can ruin Warpath here with debris.
Figured out what happened. They played the Hulk.
All right, they played the Hulk. Boom.
There's a Wasp and a Mjolnir. Okay. Well, I for sure lost.
All right. I'm pretty sure I've lost too. Cosmo. Okay. I would really like. There's the Patriot. Now the only problem is. So I don't think there is a Patriot can be played there. And then Mystique can be played here, but I don't think I need Mystique. Well, I do need Mystique, but she can't be played here. So this is going to give... Patriot doesn't help at all over here. So I need to win middle, and I need to win... Well, I'll win right. So it's now a case... What can I win here? Do I Squirrel Girl? No. What do you think? I don't know. Can I win this?
I have not been paying attention.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm nearly up here. So I've got Patriot and I can Mystique, but I lose left pretty much. It's the only way. Or do I just Patriot and then Squirrel Girl?
I think I like Patriot Squirrel Girl.
Why can't I play? Oh,
I like
cards that
that.
cost 1 can't be played here.
So
Oh, that's GG then. Because that's not going to be enough. It's only +2.
you have the 2 from Sunspot. Yeah, Sunspot. Yeah. Squirrel Girl in the middle.
All right.
Oh
Let's
no,
do it.
no Cosmo. Cosmo, just retreat.
Yeah, I think retreat is the play here. Ugh, close one. All right.
Forgot about
it.
Cosmo.
That's good. +8. You finished on +11. Is that correct?
Let's see. Minus.
How do you not know? Why do you have to do the maths from the
1
beginning
plus
every
5.
single time?
I don't write this down. I just write down the games and then I get back to it. I think I'm pretty sure.
You were on +13 before that last game, and you retreated for 2 cubes, didn't you? Or just 1 cube, was it?
That sounds yes. Let's go with that. It was
Alright.
2 cubes.
I'll-
I think you're right.
I'll do
sounds
it.
right.
I'll count it up in post, but yeah, I think you won +11 to +8. Look, at least you ended positive. That's all I care about. Thank you so much.
I'll take it.
Yeah, exactly. Your kind in tweet will be incoming when this video gets released.
I may even make one back at you. I may even do that.
Okay, all right. That's even that. Then you're just proving the point of my tweet that you're an incredibly nice person.
I will allow that point to be proven. But yeah, thanks for having me on, man. This is a really fun thing to do. It's a fun exercise in juggling.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's been fun to see all these people get into snap creation. It's when you get into the ground floor of a game, it's really really enjoyable to see everybody join up. I think there are a surprising number of Dublin content creators in this game.
It actually, you probably talking about Kawa Tech is another guy who I never heard of before, and I started creating snap content, and I clicked on one of his videos like this. He's from Ireland, and then I was like, wait, he's from like 5 minutes from my house. So we'll have to do an IRL co-op stream someday or something like that. That could be fun. But yeah, We won't keep going too long. Thank you very much for being here, Ridiculous Hat. Thank you for rescheduling again after my major blunder the first time around. I hope to have you back for a rematch when we finally get that 1v1 mode, that player versus player mode coming in the future. Coming soon, TM. But thank you very much for being here. Guys, if you like these videos, make sure you hit that like button. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And we will catch you in the next video. Say goodbye, Ridiculous Hat.
Bye, Ridiculous Hat.
You did it. Excellent.